I'll make an example out of anybody. Hang on. You want to stand here?
You don't.
You want to stand here and be disrespectful?
No,
I will make an example.
Understand my situation. Like,
I don't care what your situation. Good morning, ma'am. Are you Brittany Davis?
Good morning, yes.
And Miss Davis, did you get someone hired?
No. It's kind of expensive, but really expensive. I'm not even working right now. But I went through.
Who'd you talk to?
The legal aid. I put in an application for legal aid.
Okay.
It's a place that help you get a lawyer, but they say it could take 6 months to a year. So.
Okay. So did you talk to any other lawyers like I told you to?
The first 3 that I talked to, wow. I talked to like probably 8 of them. But the lowest there goes like $2,000 to start off.
Do you have the names of the lawyers that I asked you that you talked to?
You asked me that last time. I was on.
Right. And then I reset you to talk to them more or get someone hired. So
I talked to Brenshaw. I can't remember their name. Brenshaw? There's one that's brothers.
Why wouldn't you write that down and bring it?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So it looks like you weren't what?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So if you're okay. If I tell you to go talk to some lawyers and bring me the names of the lawyers you've talked to, and you don't think you can remember them, then I would think just common sense would tell you to write them down so that you could tell me that you did what I ordered you to do so that you wouldn't go back to jail, right?
I did do what you ordered me to do.
Okay, so I ordered you to bring back the names as well, not just talk to them, but bring back who you talked to so that I know who you talked to and that you're doing what I asked you to do, right? Right.
The cheapest ones that I've given you the last time I was here is the main ones that I was looking into.
Okay. But when you left last time, I gave you specific instructions.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Okay. So are you wearing your drug patch?
Yes, ma'am.
So it looks like back on second. So you tested positive since you've had that drug patch on for methamphetamine.
What is that?
Yep. What does that mean?
I don't. But with the patch?
Mm-hmm. Looks like you tested positive for methamphetamine, cocaine. Hold on. Let me print it out so I can read it better. So last time you were in here, you had an issue because you had showed up with your drug patch in your hand, so they couldn't test it. So I tested you in court, and then I made you get the drug patch put on again and told you to keep it on. And then the drug patch that was put on January 25th. Which was the day before that court date. So you had one on, you had taken it in, you put it on, tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine. Have a seat in the jury box. I'm going to have you tested this morning, and then I'll decide what to do. Thanks. Actually, come on, ma'am. Come on back up here. I know what I'm going to do. So, Ms. Davis, obviously it is a violation of your bond conditions to use any illegal substances, right? And so you tested positive for cocaine and methamphetamine on that drug patch, in addition to in the past not having it on correctly, and you didn't do what I asked you to do or ordered you to do also here. So I'm going to raise your bond at this time for those violations to $100,000. You will keep your court-appointed attorney while you're in custody. They'll be out to see you, and we'll just see what we do with your case at that point. You can go back with the bailiff.
Wow.
Ma'am, come on back again.
Oh, you want an example out of it? Let's see.
I'll make an example out of anybody. Hang on. You want to stand here?
You don't.
You want to stand here and be disrespectful?
No,
I will make an example.
Understand my situation. Like,
I don't care what your
I'm not
situation.
making no excuses.
Okay.
I take accountability.
Right. So you tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine.
I don't know how the patch work, ma'am. I haven't been doing any drugs.
Well, you did something.
I don't know if that's like the patch pickup sweat. I don't know if that's like after the process or what, but I haven't been doing anything.
All right, go back with the bailiff. John, Richard,
We have an open plea, route to all counsel in the motion.
but no agreement.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, get that.
So,
Good morning. Are you Ahmad LeBlanc?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. LeBlanc, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You can put your name on. And will your client waive the formal reading of the motion?
he will, Your Honor. You want to read it again?
Mr. LeBlanc, in cause number 21-36444, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation July 19th of 2021 for aggravated assault, a second-degree felony, and that was a 5-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
It alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you committed a new offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, September 1st of 2025 in Chambers County, Texas. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count 2 alleges that you provided a urine sample August 3rd of 2022 that tested positive for marijuana. Is that true or not true? And then count 3 alleges that you're behind in your court assessed fees as of December 10th of 2025 in the amount of $480. And is that true or not true?
True.
Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, and 3 freely and voluntarily?
True.
Did you plead true to those counts because they're all actually true?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, and 3 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation, but I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that we can get an updated pre-sentence report. And then we'll go forward with sentencing. Before I let you go today, however, I'm going to get a drug test here in court. I want you to have a seat in the jury box and let's get that drug test done.
He does have a drug patch.
Okay. Thanks. Good morning. Are you Fabian Hall? And Mr. Hall was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the 3rd-degree felony offense of injury to a child, elderly or disabled person. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the report?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have. Are there any additions or corrections,
No, Your Honor.
explanations?
Yeah.
The PSI kind of gives me some hesitancy.
It gives me a lot of hesitancy.
His response when he was given an opportunity seemed to overwhelmingly mitigate and minimize his role in his offense. Obviously, from the perspective as Mr. Riley writes it, that he has no criminal history, doesn't appear to have a substance abuse issue, so to speak, that he would be a candidate for probation, but based on the totality of everything, and especially Judge, his recommendation of the alternate side defer to what.
And I would also comment that the PSI itself talks about the fact that there's several factors in the defendant's background circumstances that favor leniency in sentencing.
Well,
And
all of that depends on, he pled guilty to this. And then his version is, I was being a good father that I am. I took the kids to play. We laughed, we ate, we enjoyed. My daughter was feeling bad and I ignored the signs of sickness. She had a lacerated liver. And the allegation is that he kicked her. There's nothing in here. This is a complete denial of.
no, it wasn't meant to. I talked to him extensively about that, Judge. What he tells me, and I have not talked to the probation department who wrote that, is that, and what he would tell you, that he never understood the officer to ask him specifically what is his version.
This is
of
his
case.
writing. He wrote this.
And then he wrote this because he explained to you why. Go ahead.
Okay, so he asked me if there was anything else I wanted to say. I'll just let him know that yeah, I'm a good father and I do what I can for my kids. That was all.
But you were not denying the fact that you committed the offense.
So did you or did you not?
Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I plead guilty to yes.
I know you pled guilty. I was here for that.
Mhm.
Did you do what they charged you with? So what is the status now as far as access to children? It looks like there wasn't cooperation with Child Protective Service, which also gives me some concern. What do you see your children now?
Yeah, I do.
Do you have a court order?
Not the one that I'm not supposed to.
No, I'm talking about a court order from family court or anything that day.
Did you go
Like
through family?
like visitation.
No, I wasn't given it.
Okay.
So you've got 5 children. And this says you live with your girlfriend and 4 of the children. Is that correct?
Yes.
But you did not complete the CPS service plan?
Which,
CPS got involved, right?
yes, ma'am.
And from what I'm reading, it looks like there was some resistance to following all of the recommendations and service plan from CPS. So,
No resistance. I followed everything they asked me for.
Yeah, that was a surprise to us is we had understood he had done everything they asked him to do under the family plan.
and so does CPS, did they give you permission to be
They told me I would
with your children?
have to be supervised with it, and I have been getting supervised. They never told me anything out of ordinary.
So you're never at home with these children by themselves?
No, no. And I'm always at work, so never at home by myself.
Where's the 5th child? There's 5 and you live with 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Which one do you not live with?
No, that's Nakai Fields.
And who does Nakaya live with? Do you see her?
No, ma'am. They wanted me not to.
Right, so that's the victim in this office.
Yes.
So with CPS, what exactly did you do? Did you take a parenting class?
No, no.
You did not?
No, I really didn't know what I had to do. Nobody told me nothing. That's why I'm kind of confused about it.
Judge, if the court needs more information about that, it'd be very easy for me to obtain if you might give us either a little bit of time this morning. Or
And we have no problem. As a condition of we have no problem as a condition of probation, telling, saying that he must complete the recommendations of the CPS as far as like a family plan or anything.
Well, and I don't know what their recommendations are at this point, and it doesn't necessarily look to me if it's, anyway, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find Mr. Hall that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney. I'm going to defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 7 years. You're ordered to pay a $1,500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That includes entering and successfully completing a parenting course that is approved by probation. So at this point, since I'm not real sure where CPS is on this, I'm going to order myself that you do the parenting class. If CPS is still involved, I'm also going to order that you follow all of their rules and conditions, which does include that you not have contact with Nakia, and that you have no unsupervised contact with any child, including any of your own.
Yes, ma'am.
So if mom has to go out and go to the store, you don't get to stay home with the kids. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you do, then it's a violation of this probation. You'll be right back here in court. If I find out about it, you could go to prison for up to 10 years. Do you understand? If you do everything that you're supposed to on this probation and figure out, obviously, better ways to handle the children, then at some point, if you've completed all the classes and done everything that you're supposed to, there's the possibility of some further contact with your children. And this is an opportunity where you don't have this felony conviction on your record. And at the end of the probation, if you successfully complete it, the case will be dismissed. You'll never have this conviction. The other side of that, though, like I said, is if you violate any condition of probation, you'll be back here in court and you could be facing the 10-year sentence and the conviction. Do you understand?
Yes.
Or up to a 10-year sentence.
Yes, ma'am.
I do want to make sure, it looks like if there is a referral for mental health services, you have to follow through with any of those, whether you feel like you need it or not.
And this is where the judge makes the stakes crystal clear. MR Hall is being given a chance to complete 7 years of probation without ending up with a felony conviction on his record, but that opportunity comes with strict conditions. He must complete the parenting course, follow CPS requirements, and have absolutely no unsupervised contact with any child. One violation could bring him right back before the court with the possibility of up to 10 years in prison. So the question now is simple: will he treat this probation as a second chance, or will one more mistake turn that opportunity into a prison sentence? What would you do if you were in his position?